Hey everybody, Floyd here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something a little different. No, I promise you I'm not turning this into a car channel. But I just wanted to show you my latest fixer-upper project. Feast your eyes on this. This is a Jaguar 2006 XK8 Victory Edition. It's in pretty decent shape overall. Got a few little minor things to fix on it. Got a warning light on the dash for rear lights when there's no rear light problems. The navigation screen is damaged. But overall, this is in good shape. We'll pull it out here in a minute and let you look at it and take it for a ride. Check out the cabin. If you're wondering what makes this a Victory Edition Jaguar, it's a special performance package that includes chrome-plated 19-inch wheels instead of the standard 16s. Bluetooth on the radio, and if you'll notice, the Jaguar badge has the little checkered flag emblems on it. Plus, come around here, there's one more feature that turns up in the door. This car seems to be fairly reliable. I drove it 3 hours home yesterday. If you'll notice, the door sills also have checkered flag emblems in those too. Let's crank it up and hear how it runs. There you go, we pulled the old girl out of the garage, or out of the carport, so you can get a better look. My garage is actually behind the house. I said, pretty good. I love the fact that these have the chrome 19-inch wheels. Now the tire sizes are staggered. There's bigger tires on the back than there are on the front. The suspension works really well. There's no bad bushings, no clunks, knocking or anything in the suspension. And it handles like it's on rails. I took the back way home from southeastern South Carolina yesterday, about a 3-hour trip, over some of the gnarliest pothole-strewn, and it's about as curvy as you can get in South Carolina, back roads. And it did great. I was very impressed with it. I had my lovely wife. She carried me down there, and I had her leading me home. And I had to keep up with her because she's FAF in her little racer Honda when she's on the road and on a mission. She denies it, but she is, and I love her for it. But anyhow, let's take this thing for a ride and see how it does. Well, we're heading out the driveway just for a pleasant Saturday morning little drive here. We're going to run down the Cars and Coffee for a minute with our new toy. Like I said, it handles smooth. It's got some things that need fixing. It runs good and smooth. This will be our first time riding it with the top down. It's really quiet though, compared to a lot of other cars. Well, it's been about a week since I shot that last segment. Matter of fact, it's actually been more than a week. It's been 8 days now. I've been driving this Jag around, having fun with it. Like I say, I'll fill you in a little more of the story. This one was a Facebook Marketplace purchase. Got it from a gentleman. The pictures, they claimed it was in a climate-controlled garage, which is fine. That's a luxury it may never enjoy again, but I will take care of it. They didn't have any service records with it, but the mileage is still reasonably low. Got a few little things to fix on it. But let me show you the pictures of how I found it. It was in good condition. It was covered up. It hadn't been run in a while, so it did spit and sputter a little bit with the old gasoline in it. But once I got it home and ran most of that tank out, it was fine. Man, look at that front end. This really is the more modern interpretation of the old E-Type. I love the 19-inch chrome-plated wheels, so that means I don't have to polish aluminum. Polishing chrome is significantly easier than keeping aluminum polished. The interior is really nice, except for a few minor scuffs. Like I said, the previous owner did me a solid on it. These cars, I believe, are at the bottom of their value right now. I don't know that they are. I didn't get it to collect, I got it to drive. It might seem kind of strange. Driving a semi-quick, semi-exotic roadster to keep the miles off of an old Nissan truck. But the simple truth of the matter is, it's cheaper and easier to replace this car than it is to replace my truck, which is a V8 regular cab long bed, which is almost an extinct species now. There are a few out there available in by American manufacturers, but I don't own any of those. But there are some little problems here. This window will not go all the way up and down. The motor works, it's functional, it goes part the way up and part the way down. So I'm going to fix that. I'm getting ready to pull it into the garage. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to clean the mass airflow sensor. Change the oil. Maybe change transmission fluid. I might wait a couple more weeks on that. It does have one other flaw. It gets the warning on the dash for the check rear lights, cruise control not available. I checked the rear lights, including the brake lights, and they were all functional. So, but it is, the brake light switch also has the cruise control disconnect switch in it, and one of those two has quit working. And since the brake lights are still working, I suspect it's the cruise control switch. So I'm going to replace or repair that. So it'll be down for a few days. I'm not worried about trying to make this one perfect. It's good enough for me. Trying to make it perfect is the enemy of making it good. I got it pulled up on here under my favorite tree in the yard, which might be the reason I bought this house in the first place. But it sure does look good. A majestic old car and a majestic old tree. So anyhow, that's really it. I'm not going to bother filming myself working on this car. This is a motorcycle channel pretty much anyway. Maybe a few rides here and there. But there are plenty of resources out there, including others on YouTube like To The Garage and Motorola, just to name two. Of course, there's Jaguar Forums, which is US based, and then there's Jaguar Forum, which is UK based. So all the information you really need to keep one of these running is already available online, and I'm not going to repeat any of that. Now the navigation system is way out of date, and the screen is cracked. It looks like somebody hit it with a ball-peen hammer, the way it's cracked. I'm not going to try to fix that. I'm just going to basically 3D print myself a phone mount that goes over it and add a Bluetooth adapter to the system to work. Now the Victory Edition did come with a Bluetooth adapter that worked through the navigation system, but the navigation system is not really functional. Man, I still can't get enough of that front end. You could almost imagine that this was the actual descendant of the E-Type and not the XJS. A lot of people will put chrome mesh grills in them. I have no intention of doing that. I like the way it looks right now. I'm not a purist. Probably eventually enough I'll do a muffler delete on the rear because it is nice and quiet. But I think I'm going to be very happy with this car. Like I said, I have no intention of trying to restore it. I plan to drive it. The perfect is the enemy of the good. And if you ever build a show car or a show bike, you know that it's hard to make yourself drive them when you put all that time and money into them and made them perfect. So that's it for now. We're going to head on to the garage and get to work on this thing. So everybody keep riding or driving and wrenching, and always stay crazy.